Why do I remember the lunchbox story? I remember it because it's a story. Why do we remember stories? Because stories keep us alive. Human beings have existed on this planet for about 200,000 years. And for the last 5,000 years, we've been able to write, which means for 1/4 of 1% of human existence, we've been able to write stuff down so that it can get passed down to the next generation, which means for almost all of human history, the only way we managed to pass information from one generation to the next was through storytelling. That is why we remember stories. Evolutionarily speaking, our brains are primed for stories because stories kept us alive. There are the ways that we said, don't eat the berries from that bush because it killed Uncle Jerry. Or don't wander into that valley because that is the valley of the lions. Or that pool of water over there made Aunt Phyllis throw up for 3 days. Don't drink it. That's literally how we survived as a species because many, many animals on this planet could eat us if we were not able to communicate information from one generation to the next. It's why we remember stories. It's why I can remember reading Treasure Island as a 10-year-old, and I can still remember that story in my mind's eye today. It's why I can remember sitting in a movie theater in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, watching The Empire Strikes Back for the first time and losing my mind when I discovered that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father. It's a moment I'm never going to forget because it was a story. It's why I can remember sitting in a car in Mendon, Massachusetts at a drive in watching Poltergeist for the first time and being terrified out of my wits because it was a story. You're the same way. You have movies that you can play back in your mind with perfect accuracy. If you're like me, you even have movies that you can recite. I can recite all the lines from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and I can recite almost all the lines from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You probably have movies like that too. You have books that you've read that still run through your mind on a daily basis because they're stories. When we start to tell someone a story, our brain literally says to us, pay attention. This might keep you alive. We are evolutionarily primed to remember stories because it is the way our species managed to become the apex predator on this planet that we are today. It is the thing we have that no other animal has, our ability to communicate information from one generation to the next. And for almost all of human history, that was through oral storytelling. It's not a mystery why we remember stories. It's not a mystery why you watch a television show and you can tell someone beat for beat what happened 9 years later. It's not because storytelling is magic. It's not because you have a great memory. It's because that brain, that ancient prehistoric brain of yours, has been primed to remember stories. It's why we have to tell stories. If we want to be remembered, if we want to be impactful, if we want people thinking about the messages and the products and the services and our businesses long after we've stopped speaking, we have to tell them stories. We're going to take advantage of what evolution has given to us brains that are primed and designed to hear and remember stories.